Hello, welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Encouraging Talks. Today it makes episode 4, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. Today, as you can see by the title, I want you to be encouraged to get up and get it done. Whatever it is, whatever you might have started, didn't finish, whatever you may have put off on the back burner, whatever you haven't started yet. Maybe you're fearful. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough time or money. This is your sign to just do it. If you're here, if you're under the sound of my voice, you are here to see another day. Praise God. Spending time with God and planning out the day, setting goals for the day is rewarding. It's something that I do first thing in the morning, and it actually gives me a chance to achieve the things that I'm setting up for myself. My life changed suddenly over the course of a year or so. It left me heartbroken, and it left me with a lot of time on my hands to do nothing. I didn't know what to do next. I went into a deep depression, and then I realized that God doesn't make mistakes. And He started showing me that time is valuable, and that setting goals for myself and actually achieving them is valuable as well to my peace, to my mental. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just spending my new spare time doing nothing. At some point, I was scrolling social media, laying in the bed, watching movies. And then when God got a hold of me, it made me realize that there is something to do throughout the day. There's something to do with every second of your day. Sometimes you might not want to do it. Sometimes you might have something else that you'd rather be doing, but it's necessary. It's very necessary. Change is good, even if it's unexpected. Um, Even if it's uncomfortable. I pray that you be encouraged to not get into a slump when things change, not feel fearful, not fear, um, not fear moving forward, getting things done. That includes decorating, cleaning, organizing. It also includes cleaning out your mental, changing your perspective, changing your attitude. It's time to get it done. It helps if you have an accountability partner. It helps if you play music so that you can sing and dance and be in a joyful mood to get things done, especially if it's physical. I believe that every day should be a clean slate for the kids. Even if I don't feel like it, I've started to nighttime clean. So I'll get in there and make sure that my kitchen's clean and I've swept the floor and I've vacuumed and everything's up out the floor so that the next day, the day starts fresh. The girls get up, they get ready, they go out to school, and by the time they come home, the house is still fresh. Then at that point is when they can destroy it again. But at least I feel like I've accomplished something. I've done something with my time. I've got up and I got it done. I know it's easier said than done. But if you're at home with time on your hands like me, even if you don't have any times on your hand, it's a great way to reflect, to get centered, to give yourself some self discipline, because nobody else is going to do it for you. So just get up and get it done. Are you afraid to fail? Are you afraid that it won't go your way? Well, you don't know until you try. I encourage you, pray, 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 step out on faith, and let God lead the way. Let Him give you clarity. Let Him give you direction, reassurance, comfort while you're in it. Whatever you're doing, just get it done. For myself, um, crafting has been something, different types of crafts. I keep putting it off and I keep putting it off, but I have my stuff. I still have everything organized where I can get back to it. And then when school started back, I started working at the school. So now I feel like I really don't have any time during the day, but I have time on the weekend, keeping myself busy with things besides cleaning and being on social media. Take time out to rejuvenate ourselves, to, um, do things that we enjoy as well. I don't know about you, but it gives me a sense of motivation to want to get more done, especially when I've spent some self care time alone. So, with that, I want to ask, what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? I work in sales in one of my jobs. And when the person tells me, well, I'm going to think about it, I'm not going to do it today, but it sounds very interesting, I say, well, what's holding you back? Why wouldn't you do it today? Why wait until tomorrow? Are you not ready to save money now? Are you not ready to feel better now? Same situation applies. I encourage you to write a list, go on and checking off that list, adding to the list. It's just a sense of accomplishment to look at the list and be like, oh, wow, I got this, that, and that done. I did more today than I thought I would. Me personally, I'm afraid of just sitting and doing nothing. I'm afraid of getting back into old habits of doing nothing. I was the queen at just laying around. And I just have to ask God every day to give me his strength to keep going so that I don't do that again. You are capable, just like I'm capable. And we both together, we can do anything through Christ. He strengthens us. He has already fought the fault. We already have the victory. We just got to do it. I encourage you to talk it out. If you have social media or if you don't have social media, talk it out. Somebody needs to hear your experience. Somebody needs help through this time in their life. Maybe they're going through a storm. Maybe they're just going through a sense of laziness, a season of laziness. We all have it. You never know. If you're doing everything, you're cleaning, you're taking care of the family, you're staying at home, take time out for yourself. Make yourself some breakfast, get dressed for the day, love on yourself. Or, for instance, like me, stay up late, wake up very early so that you can be alone with yourself. You can be alone with your thoughts. That pep talking helps, making a list helps. And the number one thing that helps is talking to God, learning to hear from God. The more that we sit by ourselves in silence, the more that we can hear him. And the more that the more that we hear him, the more that he gives us direction. And if that's really something that we want to do for ourselves, then it won't take much but to do it. I pray you be encouraged if you're ready to make a change, if you're tired of being tired, if you see that there's a lot of mess and a lot of clutter around you, remember that God doesn't bless mess. So if we're praying for a new home, if we're praying for a new space or this and that, we got to make sure that we're ready for it. Are you keeping up the space that you already have? Are you making the most of the time that you already have? While we're asking God for more, are we doing the best we can with what we have? I pray you be encouraged. I can't wait to see you back here again for episode 5. I pray that you turn on your notification bells, and I pray that your day is full of joy, confidence, love, peace, steadfastness, long suffering. Just hang on. Wait on the Lord. Have faith in God. And different things they're going to come into perspective for you a little bit at a time. God bless you. Okay, so with that, that's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye.